Hello everyone, Dale over here. Warning, this video will contain spoilers from the new Critical Role episode. So if you haven't watched it, go and watch it. If you haven't watched Critical Role before, this is not an episode for you to watch because I'm going to spoil again, as I just said, with the new episode, who I think is going to be needed for the thing that's going to happen. So this is your last warning for spoilers for the new Critical Role episode. So if you don't like stuff like this, click away or else stay. Yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So in the recent episode we saw some things, and now we have 2 of the members of the Mighty Nine being controlled, or maybe evil from the book, and that's really interesting. I have always thought that it would be Caleb, but Bo was a surprise. I must admit, Bo, I thought she would have the abilities to not withstand the magic, but I guess what I thought it was in the start was that he needed magic users, and I have been talking about this in our theory. Of course he needs himself, he needs Molly Mock himself, as the Nonagon, to uphold all of the souls from the city. So of course he's non-negotiable. So he is one of the 8. Okay? Then I think he needs an angel, a demon, a human female, and a male human, a halfling, elf, orc, and one to contain the cities, and that is himself. So that in this case would be Yasha, Jester, Caleb, Bo, Eva Vef, or the evil halfling. I don't even remember what his name is, I'm sorry. Ford, or the evil other orc. And of course Molly Mock, that is the Nonagon. And the reason why I think he needs this is actually because that is the thing that is in the Bible, with it being the last day, or how to say that, angels and demons battling each other, and humans coming in to try to save it. It's actually more I don't know if any of you have played Diablo before, but there you are, a human male that's going through a story to defeat the demon in the end, Diablo. But it's also a story about angels and demons fighting, and then some angel and some demon got children, and that's the humans. And I think in this case he needs he already got the human male and the human female in the cases of Bo and Caleb. So yeah, I think he's good there. He just needs Yasha and also Ford. But I think some of these characters could be useful for other things than being turned evil, and I also think some of the characters will be clever enough to know okay, now they have eyes, so none of us look in this book no matter what happens. But I also feel there's going to be characters that's going to do it no matter what. We have Caleb here, sorry for that. And warning, sensitive pictures. This is actually some artwork that I did, but I especially feel it could also, as I said in the start, be spellcasters with healing powers, or like just powerful spellcasters in general. So of course Caleb, but also Yasha, Jester, Caduceus, the evil orc, or Ford, the evil halfling, or like maybe I will say I'll not put in here I feel like I'm wrong with the evil halfling and with but definitely that elf that's with them, like the evil elf lady. I already forgot what she's called again, but like I feel like she is a part of the whole goal, and she was also in the first description. So I'm sorry, I should have put her in. So it was like angel, demon, human, female, and male, and then halfling, elf, orc, and one to contain, all of the souls. I'm actually debating with myself now if the Nonagon or Mollymauk, or what to call him, is the one to contain all of the souls. Like that is a good question, but I guess we will find that out. We also have Bo here. I don't think like she's going to be able to contain anything. Actually, something I just realized, something that all of these characters have in common with each other, is like they have all loss of family members in both physically and mental ways. So we have like Bo here that's lost her most of her love for her mom and dad, but she has there's this brother. So yeah, but mentally it's not that good. And then of course we have Caleb that lost them like physically, and then we have like, we don't know anything about like the others' parents' life. There's Jester, and she still has her mom, but that's like there's a strained relationship between her mom and the dad. So I think like that could be a thing too, actually, why they're being used. But yeah. Next here we have Yasha, and we have already been told that she's angel blood. We already know that she's an angel, so that's why I'm counting her in the both as the angel or the one of the spellcasters that he needs one of those 8. So yeah, I haven't forgotten that he have brought in his own men, but as Ford said at some point, like, look at them and look at us. They have been through so much, and like, I think it's only going to be characters that have seen like the details of the city, like that really have envisioned the city that's going to be the ones that's most important. So again, that is like who is in the Mighty Nine right now, and then the Nonagon, Mollymauk, not Caduceus. Well, like, he saw the city. So now I'm like debating with myself if that is enough, or he needs more things going on. But some characters that is debatable and going to, I think like she's going to read in the book no matter what. Like, it's just too easy to consuade her, and like it is. Sometimes I feel like it's a little like the Laura show, how to say that. It's a little like where like she had to be a part of the whole ordeal for it to work. So yeah, actually something I have been thinking about with the spellcasters, what was that it could be like really insane big spellcasters. So if they get Ezek there, and they have Jester, Yasha, Caleb. Well, Bo is not a spellcaster, but yeah, I still feel like there's potential for her to maybe be the vessel, maybe helping, the Nonagon split out all of these souls. Maybe they're taking, I don't know, 100 each. I don't know, like 500 each. I don't know how much a human body, or what is that? A tiefling body can uphold of souls. But yeah, I definitely feel like there's something with them always like contacting Ezek, him being a part of the big main plot, or how to say that. But I digress. Next we have Ford, and I think like it's obvious that he needs to be one of the ones, because not only does he had contact to something that had a big eye, come on, and it was evil. And like, yeah, I just feel like now he's also the first one that have seen Bo and Caleb get their eyes on. And I don't specifically know how that's going to work, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. And then, of course, there's not... Okay, hear me out. I do believe, she could be so clever, so she would not, but seeing that Caleb is already possessed by the book or overtaken by the book, I think, like, the urge to help him or like try to get him out of it might be enough for her to read in the book, because like she is not as strong as Caleb. Yes, she have learned a lot of things, and I know like this is not the new one. But yeah, I do feel like that there maybe could be a potential for her to revert back to Nott in all of this. I'm a little unsure it working like that, or her being the vessel. I don't think so, because like the halfling whiff that she is now, like before she was a goblin. Maybe it's also people that is thinking that there are something else or have been something else. Not to say like, I know that Caleb and Bo seems like normal humans, but Caleb have already like switched so much and are a whole other person. And the same with Bo, so I think like there's potential in that idea too. But I'm still thinking about like the city and like what it actually needs to run. I think like the crests is actually a form of like, that could be the absorption that they need. Like I actually think like maybe the crest could be the last a thing that they need to actually absorb the extra souls, or how to say that. But yeah, I definitely feel like there's more things going on than we thought. Sorry for that. But yeah, I really enjoy these episodes, and I just have all of these friend predictions, and I just want to tell you guys, like, I think we're going to have a character death soon. Like, I just feel like, I know, like, the Nonagon or Molly got her fortune told by Jester with the rebirth, but I don't think, like, it's going to be a death per se. Like, that's going to be a rebirth. So he's going to come back, but it's going to be the cost of one of the main characters' lives. And here I'm still like, Yasha wants him back so bad. So would she be willing to sacrifice herself to get her friend back? And then we have some of the others that also really like Molly, but I don't think like any of the others has that connection as Yasha do to the main thing. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Actually, I think like I'm overthinking it, and maybe it's not even going to go this way, but it could also go a way where like yeah, the Nonagon, or I know that I shouldn't be calling him Mollymauk, but he's going to revert back to that again. He's going to be like, one of the characters is going to convince him to become his old self again, and here I'm putting my bet on Caduceus or Jester. I don't know if any of the others could. Maybe Caleb and Bo, now that they have the eyes, they can, debate with him how much, are we Nonagons now? What is happening? Like, he knows. I think he already knows, which also makes it a little like contained, because like I don't know how specifically this works with the eyes, if he is controlling his our friends, quote unquote, or they have, like, I feel like they have their own mind and will, but I think like the Nonagon is controlling them in some form of way. Like, I don't think they're out there by their own volition. I think like I don't know if they were forced there, but I think like what the eyes does is like they show you the city, and the city makes you go, to the place to make it reborn, or how to say that, make it walk the earth and destroy all things and all of good stuff. But yeah, what I also think like the eyes is actually doing is hypnotize you a little bit. So like you'll be like, okay, this may not be something that I really want to do, but I just have to do it, I don't know how to explain that, but I feel like that could be a thing too, that we actually found out, that the control of the eyes disappear, right? And then we find out, like, for example, the elf and the halfling and the orc, the ones that are following Nonagon, Mollymauk, just are like, what are we doing out here? What is, our purpose with all of this? Like, why are we doing this at all? I feel like the eyes is doing much more than we actually think it is, and when you first have eyes on you, I think like that is then it's just like no go. But maybe I'm wrong, and I think like where they're going to get their eyes, if the other characters that I have predicted gets eyes, I think like Yasha is going to get eyes on her legs. Ford is going to get the eye on his neck, because like that would freak him out. And Jester is going to get them in her palms of her hands, because like she likes artwork. If it is not, or if it is Caleb, I think like Caleb would get the eyes. Actually, if it's not Ford, I think like Caleb would get the eye in the neck. Or the eyes on his legs. I'm not quite sure if he also have eyes underneath his feet. But yeah, I definitely remember there should be 9 eyes in whole. So like maybe it's also like now we have 2 eyes on Bo, right? And we have 2 eyes on Caleb. So that's 4 eyes. So if we get 4 more, 1 more eye, then we have 9. So yeah, I don't know where Beth would get her eyes. That again is a good question, but I definitely am predicting a lot of good stuff. So I hope that you guys like this video. This is what I can do while I wait for the new episode. So yeah, that's actually all. Do have a really great day. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and loved ones. And that's actually all. Yeah, okay. Bye bye.